Hello guys and welcome back to Zekko Inspection Technology. I am Shrikant and this is part 4 of our ISO series on quality management system requirements. In this episode, we will focus on clause 6, that is planning. Planning plays a crucial role in identifying risk opportunities and setting quality objectives. Understanding this clause helps organization move from reactive to proactive quality management. So let's begin and understand how effective planning strengthens our QMS. In this episode, we will explore clause 6 planning, a key element of ISO 9001-2015 as well as its subclauses one by one. There are total 3 subclauses. Clause 6.1 focuses on identifying risk and opportunities and taking proactive actions. Clause 6.2 deals with setting quality objectives and planning how to achieve them effectively. And last subclause 6.3 emphasizes planning changes in a controlled manner to ensure smooth implementation. Now let's understand one of the most important concept in ISO 9001, that is risk-based thinking under clause 6.1.1. This clause focuses on identifying risk and opportunities during the planning stage of the QMS to ensure intended results, prevent undesired effects and drive improvement. Basically, to achieve this goal, the organization shall consider internal and external issues within their QMS. They also should consider the interested party requirements. Risk and opportunity shall be determined during the planning stages by the organization. Organization should ensure achievement of intended results and enhance desirable outcomes and prevent or reduce the undesired effects. Organization should drive continual improvement and strengthen QMS effectiveness. This is all about identifying risk before they become issues and spotting opportunities before they are missed. It encourages a proactive mindset and not the reactive one. Now it's time to move from insight to action. Subclause 6.1.2 is where execution truly begins. This clause mainly focuses on converting identified risk and opportunities into concrete actions. Organization must plan appropriate actions and set goals how to implement them effectively. These actions should be integrated into day-to-day QMS processes. And at the same time, it is equally important to monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of these actions. The level of actions should be proportionate to the potential impact on product or service quality. In nutshell, higher risk require stronger control while lower risk need simpler measures. Now let's talk about setting clear goals, because without objectives improvement is just a guess. This is all about defining measurable quality objectives that drive real results. Subclause 6.2.1 is about setting measurable quality objectives that boost product quality and delight customers. These objectives must align with organization's quality policy and overall direction. They should be measurable so performance can be properly tracked and evaluated. Objective must consider customer requirement and aim to enhance customer satisfaction. It is important that these objectives are properly documented, communicated, and regularly monitored and updated. Next, subclause 6.2 is quality objectives and planning to achieve them. How we can achieve this? So we have to formulate our quality objectives around the SMART concept. This SMART concept is basically quality objectives should be specific, they should be measurable, they should be agreed within the organizations, they should be realistic, and they should be time bound. Here I have given some examples of measurable quality objectives. I will just go through one by one. First, quality objective is customer satisfaction rate, then reduction in rework and repair rate, NCR, that is non-conformance report closure time, supplier quality performance, customer complaint reduction, calibration and equipment accuracy compliance, welding quality performance, and there are many more. So you can set this objective based on your organization's processes and environment. Setting goals is important, but planning how to achieve them is what makes them real. Subclause 6.2.2, planning to achieve quality objective, is where goal turns into action. The organization shall determine what actions will be taken to achieve the quality objectives. We shall identify the resources required to ensure effective implementation. Then responsibilities also shall be clearly assigned so that accountability is established between the process and the person. Timelines shall be defined to ensure objectives are completed and planned as per the target date. And finally, the organization shall evaluate the results to confirm effectiveness and drive improvements. So, here to begin with clause 6.3, which is planning of changes, I must tell you one thing, that change is always constant, but in ISO 9001 change must always be properly planned. Before updating your QMS, think about why the change is needed and what impact it may have on our system. Make sure the system's integrity stays intact and resources are ready to support the change. Basically, clause 6.3 emphasizes that any changes to the QMS should never be on the spot. They must be carried out in a planned way. Before making changes, the organization must consider why the change is needed and what consequences it may have. It's critical to ensure the integrity of the QMS is maintained throughout the process. The organization must check the availability of resources to support the change, and finally, roles and responsibilities may need allocation or reallocation to make the change effective. Thank you guys for watching this episode on class 6 planning as a part of our ISO 9001 2015 series. I hope this session has given you a clear insight into risk, opportunities and quality objectives. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to Zekko Inspection Technology. Your support motivates me to bring more practical knowledge from real industry into experience. In this next episode, we will continue our journey with another important clause of ISO 9001. If you have any questions or topics, feel free to mention them in our comment section. Thank you once again, and keep learning, keep improving and keep focusing on quality.